Get ready for 32 minutes of exciting high school basketball. The Spartans meet the New Palestine in the semifinals of the Richmond Sectional. It's the TV3 Game of the Week. Two teams that need very little introduction meet in the opening of the high school basketball sectional semifinals at Richmond. Hi everybody, with Ron Wally, this is Fran Schomel. Ron and I are at the Tiernan Center, the gymnasium on the campus of Richmond High School, and minutes away from the tip-off of the game between the New Palestine Dragons and the Connorsville Spartans. We mentioned that these two teams need very little introduction because they played each other less than 3 weeks ago during the regular season at Spartan Bowl. The Spartans on February the 9th won the ball game 50-49. Ron, that was a squeaker. What are you expecting tonight?
Probably another squeaker. I mean, this New Palestine Dragons scored 33 points of those 49 from behind the line.
Right.
I expect more of that tonight.
They're a wild three-point shooting squad. How about the lineups? They're being announced right now.
Yes, for the Connorsville Spartans, it's our usual lineup. Our trifecta of guards. Jonah Graham is a 5'7" sophomore, number 5. Clay Garrison's a 5'10" junior, number 10. And rounding out the guard spots for the Spartans is 6'1" senior Noah Belt, number 30. Ethan Smith is in the front court. He's a 6'3" junior, number 34. And Jacob Brown gets a jump for the Spartans. He's a 6'7" sophomore, number 44. And for New Palestine, they are led by Max Grizzy. He's a 6'1" junior. That guy knows how to shoot from outside. He's number 11. Meet Matthew True is a 6'1" senior. He's number 14. Dylan Remain is a 6'2" senior, number 40. Dawson Estes is a 6'5" junior, number 41. And I didn't get their last guy.
I'm not sure either. Right now they're announcing him, so maybe we can pick it up from the PA system here.
But again, that was an impressive shooting display. Hook scored, I think, 23 points. 21 of them was from behind the line, hit 7 threes.
This New Palestine team, they've hit 157 of 360 three-pointers.
It's crazy.
So they live or die by the three-pointers, I think.
That's right.
The Spartans, though, have hit 113 of 305 threes, so they're in the running.
Yeah,
I mean,
not too bad.
No, that's not too bad. So this should be an exciting ball game from start to finish. The Spartans in their traveling reds tonight, and of course New Palestine is in the home whites. Boy, this game is just seconds away from tip-off, and what an important game it is. The one that wins that comes back here tomorrow night, and the one that loses turns in his uniform tomorrow.
That's right, and the Spartans don't want to do that. You know, Noah Belt, he's a senior. He's pretty much been the leader of this team, undisputed leader of this team all season long, and he knows how to win. He came onto the scene as a little freshman, as you called him, 4 years ago, and his first 2 seasons won a sectional.
That's right.
So he wants to, we lost last year in that heartbreaker to Mount Vernon. He wants to bring a sectional title back to the Spartans on his shoulders. Number
50, Jacob Brown, jump center for the Spartans, and number 52, Justin Wrightley. Number 54 jumps for New Palestine. We are set to go in this ball game. The crowds are here, and the Spartans are well represented, and the tip controlled by Collinsville.
You're talking about well represented. The faithful kind of, I think, doubles what.
Oh, absolutely. The fan following the Spartans is unreal. I mean, it's the talk of the area when you go to other ball games, other ball schools. Garrison is behind the free throw circle right now with the ball being guarded in the man-to-man by this team from New Palestine, taken out by number 34, Ethan Smith. Into the corner, Garrison.
Our typical
to Brown. He fights his way to the basket. Feeds off, though. Here's a jumper from the corner, a little bit short by Smith. Fight for the rebound, and Wrightley 52 for New Palestine brings it out. In the front court are these Dragons.
Yeah, they are a fast team, and
they don't mess around. I mean, they'll get the ball and they'll fire away.
Right, we got to keep a hand in people's face if they're going to be behind the line, and that's probably one thing that Gary learned
starting
from
to drive down. Garrison has the job of guarding their hot shooting guard. Ball worked underneath. Out it comes Gizzy. He's number 11. Number 40 is Romine. Back out to Gizzy. Here's a jumper that will be 2 points for the Dragons.
Yeah, again, that was a nice offensive series there from the Dragons as they kind of worked their way inside for a shot. You know, our first series not so good as we took that outside shot with nobody under the glass.
Here's Brown with the ball, works out to Smith. Belt drives down along the baseline. Shot is short. Rebound goes to Rightly of New Powell.
You know, like the fact that Noah drove on that.
Quickly up court. Dragons setting up the play. Here's Romine getting around Belt. Now feeds off.
You know, Romine, I remember, a very physical player. Him and Noah went at it very hard the game at the bowl.
Here's Gizzy. Romine fires and will hit
that's unbelievable.
a three-pointer. Hit the rim, bounced up, dropped down through the nets. 5-0, New Powell in front.
You know, we kind of, expect them to be able to drain some shots. We just got to, remain calm and, know it's only a 5-0 deficit.
Here's Garrison behind the free throw circle, starts to drive down, heads into the corner, brings it back out, goes to Graham. Here's Brown along the baseline, feeds off to Smith, can't get the shot away. Here's one from out, missed by the Spartans. Rebounding is New Powell. They're winning the rebounding battle right now.
Yeah, and that's something that we definitely need to start getting.
Here's Gizzy firing and hitting it. Another three. And the Spartans are falling behind quickly, something the Spartan fans do not want to see.
Well, we just got to be more aggressive. Our shot selection not very good at all. Jacobs too far out from the basket.
Well, their defense is...
Again, nobody under the glass with that shot like that.
Only New Powell. And Rightly rebounds, brings it up court.
Those are panic shots. You don't want to be taking those shots. You want to be able to set, maybe have some big guys underneath.
Here's Gizzy starting to drive, and a foul going to be called on Garrison.
Yeah.
Non-shooting foul, first foul of the ball game.
Yeah, again, we definitely, without question, need to start being a little bit more aggressive, but our shot selection needs to be better. Need to set some plays.
Inbounding at the end of the court.
Right.
Here's the inbound play, and it's bounced into Romine with nobody around him. He's up and scores, and Connorsville will take a timeout. They're down in this ball game 10-0 with 4:36 on the first quarter clock.
Yeah, we are shell-shocked right now, but again, this team is very resilient. We've had deficits before all season long. Need to remember that. Need to shake the cobwebs. Need to shake the nerves out and just play our style of basketball. Again, the shot selection, not very good so far.
Pattern of the past few games has been the Spartans. They have fallen behind early. They have had to climb back into the ball game. They came away as victors, but this will not be an easy task here tonight against this new Palestine team.
I mean, everything's amped up in the sectionals. Everything is amped up because the fact this is do or die. This isn't, we got the next game. We got practice to correct things. This is it.
Belt and Garrison will team up to move the ball into front court. Here's Garrison with it. Goes to Belt. Out to Brown. Let's see what the timeout brings us for the Spartans. Here's Garrison.
Yeah, I'm positive Kerry probably said, make sure your shots are good. Make sure we can have an opportunity to rebound again.
Here's Brown
nobody
trying
underneath.
a shot.
Who's there? Nobody's there.
Nobody but a New Powell guy, number 41, Eastis grabs a rebound. And I don't think the Spartans have gotten a rebound.
No, we haven't. And not only that.
Here's a shot that is dropped through. Another one that is... I don't think New Powell's missed a shot, have they, right?
I don't think they have either.
They're up 12-0. The Spartans are scoreless. Yep. We have played a half of the first quarter.
Yeah. Again, Noah's wanting to get the foul on that. He was hoping he would get the foul as Dylan's coming in, taking Ethan's spot.
And it will be Spartan ball under their goal, knocked away by a New Powell defender.
Got to hustle.
This defense of New Powell is outstanding here tonight.
Yeah, it's been very good, but again, there's a
Garrison driving down, and overguarding is number 11, Gizzy, and that's the first foul of the ball game on New Palestine.
Our shot selection, I'll get it right, our selection of shots is what's making them have a good defense.
Here's Graham firing from out. He misses on a three, and again, a rebound to New Powell. They have really controlled the tempo.
Yeah, they have. They're...
Here's Gizzy, another three-point in the way. This one will
they get the
drop off their first miss. Right, they got the rebound, but they make it into a 2-point layup as number 52 scores. King.
Nobody would have expected this.
14-0. Connersville unable to get a basket. Here is Jacob Brown. The ball deflected on the way to the basket. Loose ball picked up by New Pal. Underneath, number 52 scores again.
Here's another timeout. It's going to be a full for Cary, of course, and 16-0. This is definitely not something that anybody would have expected. We talked about it being a squeaker, and our faithful, we're in shock.
2:59 on the first quarter clock, and the Spartans have a 0 on the scoreboard, and New Pal has 16.
And here's the thing about that, Fran, is that you got to hope eventually our lid's going to open up. We've seen it too many times where we've had big leads on teams, and we're hitting shots like a golf ball into the ocean, and then all of a sudden it closes up, and the other team, their lid starts opening up. So what we need to do is just relax, start all over. Have better shots. That is the key to this game so far, is our shot selection. When we shoot the ball, we have nobody under the glass.
That's a real problem, and their defense, too, has really kept us off balance.
They have, because every time we've driven, they've clogged it. Big time they've clogged it.
This defense from these New Pal kids has really bothered the Spartans. It's just be one of the toughest defenses they've played against.
Yeah, it is. Right now, this definitely is without question their toughest defense.
Come the Spartans. We'll try once again here.
Yeah, again, just relax and, let's get this. That's an offensive foul. That's going to be against Dillon. Wow, you can't have that. That's a mental mistake that just cannot happen, especially when you get the ball and you're trying to score.
Second foul of the ball game against the Spartans.
They've scored every time they've come down.
Right, they missed one, but they turned it into a 2-pointer, and they're missing a 3. Well, they finally made a mistake. New Pal.
That was good defense there from Jacob. Again, just got to come on back, just relax a little bit.
Here's Brown trying his way to the basket, but they have a couple of guys on him. But he gets a jumper to stay in there, and he was fouled.
Jacob Brown muscled his way for that shot right there, Fran.
Oh, every time the Spartans get the ball to a player, he's double teamed.
Immediately. And that's what they should be doing.
Oh, absolutely.
But he needs to get in another couple feet inside to.
Misses his free throw. And the Spartans 16-2 trail.
Yeah, that's not. But again, we just got to, hold steady. Eventually, hopefully our defense picks up and they start missing. We get some glass. There's a foul.
There's a foul
not called.
Shot from out is missed by New Pal. Fight for the rebound. The Spartans finally grab one.
We talk
Jacob
about
Brown.
this. We talk about this so many times. We got to reward our defense with a good offense series right here. Got the rebound. Now we have to make them pay, and we have to score.
That's right. Capitalize on their mistakes.
Yeah. If they're going to give us a rebound, we got to score.
Here's Belt trying a three-pointer, which is off the mark, and fight for the rebound. Won this time by Graham of Connersville.
Again, not liking that shot.
Out to Belt, drives the lane, feeds out to Graham. Into the corner comes Garrison, drives the baseline.
We're not going to get
to Brown.
We're not going to get the 14 points in one shot, so let's have a good series right here and score.
Minute and a half left to play in the first quarter here in this sectional semifinals. Goes out to Garrison, drives in. Here's Logan, back out to Garrison.
Yeah, they are definitely without question double teaming.
In the corner is Graham, misses a 3, and the rebound and a foul called. On 22, Logan picks up his second foul.
What's happening is that we have these bad shots and they have them under the glass, and even when we have Jacob pulled under there for the rebound, again he's being double teamed, so they got the height advantage.
New Pal ball in backcourt. Clock shows 1:14 to go in the opening period.
We really, this is where as fans of the Spartans, you got to hope that they start missing. They missed the last time they shot.
Yeah, they certainly can't stay that hot all night long, I wouldn't think.
Give them a double team.
There's a nice effort, but number 33 missed a shot, but he followed it through, got his rebound, tipped it up and in. That's Jack Walker.
Yeah, that's just, right now they're being textbook.
Yes. Forcing the Spartans to Waste some time.
Yeah, we're just
Little
not
jumper by Belt, which he usually makes. He didn't that time. We're in
yeah,
the
nice
final,
shot.
Yes. Final seconds of the first period. And it will be New Pal holding for our last shot.
You know, you expect Noah to take those shots. It just unfortunately didn't go in. So hopefully the lid starts opening up the next 3 quarters.
Mine out to Gizzy.
You know, this would be just a small victory if we could stop them from scoring right here. Just a small one.
Gizzy with the ball. We'll wait for the clock to tick down. It's at 5, and he will fire and miss. Nice rebounding Jacob Brown. And the buzzer will sound before the Spartans can get a shot away.
Wow.
At the end of the first period here tonight at Richmond, believe it or not, the Spartans have 2 points, and they trail 18-2 to New Pal.
That's the only word you can think of, Fran, is wow. I mean, New Pal did everything right. They got inside, they hit from outside, they got the rebounds, they got the defensive rebounds, they got their own rebounds. They only missed a couple of shots, if that. And whenever they did miss a shot, their big guy got his own rebound and put it back in. So, I mean, they did everything right. They clogged the middle. They're double teaming Jacob, and you know, our guys, they're trying to force the issue and shoot from outside with nobody under the glass. Better shot selection, better defense is what's on tap for these next 3 quarters.
Well, let's see what the second minutes of tonight's ball game brings. Again, we are at Richmond for the sectional semifinals. Following this game will be Mount Vernon and Richmond. The winners tonight play tomorrow night at 7:30 here at Richmond for the championship. And that winner moves on to the regional at South Point. Here we go.
Now again, just put that first quarter behind us, and just
New Pal will put it in play.
Just play our style of ball. I'm not quite sure we've ever been down this much.
I think that's probably our poorest quarter that I can remember.
Yeah, without question. I mean, probably even the Greensburg games we had better, nice defense there from Noah. You know, and again, we just haven't played as aggressive as we normally play.
Ball knocked away momentarily, but nice save by New Pal. There's a bump and no foul call.
Yeah. Bumping an elbow, I thought.
Here, Gizzy, number 11. He's 16.9 per game on average per game. He's their leading point maker.
Too nice.
Nice steal by Belt as he intercepts the pass and was fouled on his way up court.
Yeah, that's Gizzy's second. And he's, you know, wondering what the call was and why he got the call. You know, he definitely overguarded. He's not liking it, but that was a clear overguard.
He'll come out of the ball game with 2, and coming back in is Matthew True, but he averages 15.5. So they haven't lost a whole lot on the offense.
Not at all, and True's a guy that can nail it from outside as well. So, you know, yeah, that's a nice luxury.
Here's Garrison.
You know, again, got to be able to score, and again, don't like Jacob that far out.
Just the opening of the second quarter here tonight. Belt starts to move down.
That's an illegal
from Jacob. Number 5, Jacob Brown commits a foul.
Yeah, too many of these so far tonight. Way too many of these tonight.
Team's fourth.
These fouls away from the ball are just killing us.
No, that's like the mistakes you talked about before the game started. We can't make those kind of mistakes.
Well, you know, whenever we force a turnover and play good defense like that, and to have an offensive foul like that, it just, you know, can really defeat you and deflate the sails.
14 fires and hits a 3. That's True, Matthew True. That's his 68th 3 of the season.
Wow. Yeah, they're up 19. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Here's Belt, works out. Well, they've just disrupted the Spartans' offense.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, their defense is, again, they're clogging the middle.
Yes. Yeah, we're forced out.
Yeah, our guys are waiting. Nobody's under the glass, and
we're not hitting any long shots to break up, to loosen up that defense.
Oh.
Into the corner.
Wow. That's
another whistle on the play.
Wow. You know, I don't know why Ethan didn't just take the shot.
That's on Smith of Connersville. Yeah. Team's 5th.
You know, we had a game at the Bowl that ended our huge, long winning streak at the Bowl. And Newcastle played about as well as we are playing now, and somehow they found it and came back. And
right.
that's something that we got to do, but we're not giving ourselves the opportunity when we're fouling away from the ball and killing the series. Newcastle shot their way back into that game. We're not even taking shots.
Newpal on the attack. Under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Driving down. Shot from the corner is
another three.
That's by Romain, right.
Or how you
23-2 is the score in favor of New Palestine.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that we had nobody in the stands now.
Right.
Again, not.
Wow. Well, they have given the Spartan fans nothing to cheer about.
No.
Here's Garrison, a little jumper, which will not go. Rebound battle is won by New Pal.
Yeah, we only had one guy in our glass. They had three.
Yes. Here comes Matthew True. He's a 6-foot senior. Feeds off,
nice.
And nice drive along the baseline. Nice defense by Connersville.
Yeah.
And the ball is Spartans.
Got to do something with it.
Right, now they need to score right. Here's Smith from the corner, and Ethan will hit it through. First three of the ball game, of course, for Connersville.
Yeah.
It gives them 5 points.
Yeah, again, nice defense from Jacob. Turned into some points. Got to do that more often. There's a foul.
Well, the collision of players. They're calling a charge on
Jacob
New
took
Pal.
the charge. I mean, that's unusual to see your big guy take a charge like that, but Jacob did. Again, now let's start rewarding the great defensive play. Let's get some more points.
That's a...
the only reason that they can contain this kind of pace is if we let them.
Right.
And we got to stop them from that, and that was a good defensive play from Jacob last 2 times down. Now let's
23-5 is the score. The Spartans need a basket. Let's see if they can get it.
Yeah.
Here's Belt.
Again, every time we get the ball, you know that. I mean, that's elementary. Got to score.
Yes. Here's Graham. Out to Garrison to Smith.
Again, that's
bad pass. Steve taken away by New Pal. Up court.
Nice defense
and
there.
Shot deflected. Brown gets the ball for the Spartans, gives to Belt, drives down, off balance shot is missed. Rebound.
Oh, Jacob.
And looks like it's on Brown. Another personal foul.
Yeah, again, not a good series right there. I mean, Noah went up there and it was just a circus shot and there was nobody there. And, again, sometimes, you see a lane and you want to go take it, but they closed it up pretty quickly on him.
Sullenberger will come into the game for Connersville, and Brown will go out with his second foul.
Colton's very good at defense as well, and so you don't miss too much, just the height. No, that wasn't.
They hit the ball inside and laying it up and in is King. Spartans down by 19 points. Brown fights for the basket. Whistle will stop the play. Foul coming up on a New Pal player. That's the team's 5th.
Yeah.
It's the first on Romain. Spartan ball.
I mean, we may not even score 10 points this half.
There's Smith with a long three with missed and rebounding, of course, New Pal.
That should be our ball. Good.
Ball knocked away by, or losing control is New Palestine along the baseline, out of bounds Connersville.
Yeah, I mean, good disruptive defense there from the Spartans.
We're not taking advantage of when we force a mistake on their point, part, we're not taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and we have to. Right now, we have to take advantage of them.
Here's Tanner Brock into the ball game for Connersville, number 14, and Sullenberger goes out.
I mean, imagine the difference in this game had we scored points when we've stopped them. I mean, we would be, probably within 10. Right.
We can't get to the basket. There's a foul.
I'll be on Romain. That's going to be his second.
It's the team's 5th non-shooting foul, of course, for the Spartans. It'll be inbounded by Belt.
Right now, again, you want to shoot your way back in the game, and that's what we're doing. But but we're not making them, so it's not, we're not getting hot. So we need to set up some plays to, give us not the 30, the 25 footers. Let's get in within 10. Let's get inside a little bit more. Get some 10, 15 foot shots.
Garrison with the ball out to Smith.
I mean, because when we have driven, they've closed it up very well. They've used their bigs very well tonight.
Well, they're playing super defense.
Yeah, they are.
We just can't get in. There's a shot to Brown, loses the ball past him, lost momentarily. The Spartans retain possession.
Yeah, that was could have been a nice give and go. Again, just, not good ball handling.
There's Garrison into the corner, another three attempt, which will not go, and nope. New Palestine guy there.
Oh, yeah, they're always there.
Yeah.
That's the big difference in this ball game is the rebounds.
Oh, absolutely.
Guess he's back out on there. You got to keep a hand in that guy's face. That's a walk, yeah.
Traveling called on number 41 of New Pal. Eastus will give the ball to the Spartans on the turnover.
Yeah, get another, and here comes Billups. He's coming in.
Number 12 of Toby Billups, a freshman for Connersville, will come in, and he'll be replacing Tanner Brock.
Nice to see Toby out there. Toby's a good defensive player.
Comes into Garrison. He'll put her in the front court for Connersville. Just over 2 minutes to be played in the opening half of this ball game. The Spartans only had 6 points.
Yeah, we got 5. That's just, we only got two field goals.
That's right. Right. I was looking at the wrong number. There's a bad pass by the Spartans.
Again, just great defense, and they force a bad pass right there. And as badly as we have played this quarter, and now we're starting to think of the second half. This half, we have to play that much better that next half. To be down 20 right now, it's going in the locker rooms. And we need some sort of momentum, something to happen, just to give us a little bit of glimmer of hope going into the locker room.
Here come the Dragons.
A stop here, a couple scores quick.
There's Gizzy driving around the Spartans defenders, makes the basket, will not count. He calls for a charge.
Yeah, they got Noah, and I think Noah got cracked in the head. Yeah.
That's Gizzy's third, isn't it?
That's his third, yeah. Yes. He's coming out.
Yeah, he automatically goes to the bench.
Yeah, Noah, not sure. Hopefully he's not, didn't take it too big of a kunk on the head. Again, we haven't played terribly defensively. It's just, when we've picked it up. The first quarter was just terrible. We picked it up here in the second quarter, and we just have not taken advantage of anything.
No.
Again, a lot of our shots are with nobody under the glass.
Right.
That's got to be corrected, and I'm quite positive Kerry will correct it. You better watch it, or he's going to. I thought he was going to walk here.
Here's Belt behind the free throw circle. A little over a minute left to go in the first half. Here's Brown, feeds off. Here's a long shot, which is good. Garrison hits a three for Connersville.
Yeah, let's get another stop and another score. Again, we need to hit him right in the face.
There's a foul going to be picked up by Belt.
I was looking at the wrong one. I was going to say it's Noah's third, but it's not. Thank goodness. Now they're at the line.
His first. That's a team 7. So free throw shooting by New Pal now. Shot is up, and it is good. Free throw shooter is Maxon Hook. He's a junior at 6'2". Under a minute to go here in this first half. Second free throw is missed. Garrison with the rebound for Connersville. Drives down.
I don't know what he was thinking.
A shot that had no chance of going, and the rebound goes to New Pal. And coming up court and stopping for a jumper is number 24, Raudebusch.
Yeah, he's going to stop and pop every time on that.
Yeah, that's right. Here's Belt. Goes out to Graham. Under a half a minute to go in the first half. Here's Graham to Garrison, drives down. Here's Smith with the shot. A two-pointer for Ethan Smith. Here comes New Pal. Foul going to be called on Graham for reaching in. And another free throw shooter for New Palestine. First on Graham at the free throw line will be number 14, True. He's a 77% free throw shooter.
I don't know what they're talking to the...
Neither, yeah. They're talking to the officials.
Maybe he's giving them advice. I hope not. A little bit too long of a conversation there.
Free throw will be good. The 29th point for New Pal.
You know, we've just had one free throw tonight.
Yes.
They've had this their third one. Or maybe fourth.
On the shot on his way and dropped through. 8.8 seconds on the first half clock. Belt quickly into front court. Stops and tries a shot, which will hit the front rim and drop off. Shot is attempted from the corner by Garrison. The buzzer sounds. It was missed. It wouldn't have counted anyway. And we have reached halftime here tonight. And the score is New Palestine 30 and the Spartans 10.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I guess that's the word. 8-point second quarter for Connorsville and a 12-point second quarter for New Palestine.
We need to have a better second or third, fourth quarter.
I would say, I would agree with that, yes.
Scoring for New Pal, Fran. Unbelievable. Maxon McGizzy, he has 5. Matthew True leads them with 7. Maxon Hook, 1. Erica Rodenbush, 2. Jack Walker, 2. Dylan Romaine, actually, he leads with 8. And Kyle King with 6. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys on the score. You know, and we only have 3, and led by Clay Garrison, or actually Ethan Smith 5, Clay Garrison 3, and Jacob Brown 2. Just poor shot selection.
Yes.
Not being able to get any boards because there's nobody under the glass to get the rebounds. Got to make better choices. Got to be able to turn any mistake that they give us because they played a mistake-free ball game that first half. We got to turn them into points.
It has to be one of their best ball games. For best halves of the year.
And this, without question, is at least the worst one that we've seen. Too many, I mean, we had 2 or 3 fouls that were away from the ball that killed any momentum that we may have had. We had bad passes. I mean, that was, without question, the worst quarter that we've ever played.
Yes.
You know, the kids know that. They're going to go back in that locker room. They know how poorly they played. There's no excuse. They played poorly, but as badly as they played, New Pal played just as good as well. They weren't missing.
No, they couldn't miss, and we couldn't hit. So
right. So conventional wisdom, we've seen this way too many times that, you know, the lid eventually is going to close and ours is going to open. I've never seen us shoot that poorly at all.
No, we didn't keep statistics on the shots.
Not that good, but it was terrible.
And the rebounding, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
Seemed like it was 10-1, maybe.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, and they had, I don't know how many offensive rebounds they've had, but that's a killer.
Yes.
And when you get the offensive glass like they did, and we didn't have one. We may have had 1 or 2, but you know, when they have a whole lot more offensive rebounds, you know, again, the boards is what the difference of this ball game. Our poor shot selection and them being able to get the rebound. So
their defense has kept that center clogged up. We haven't been able, we've had all of our shots have had to come mostly from outside.
Well, they've met us where we're at. They're not giving us any room to breathe at all. We have, you know, Jacob's, 10 foot out from the glass. I like to see him within 5 to 10. I don't want him that far out, but the defense is dictating that. We're letting the defense dictate our offensive play, and it should be the other way around. And when you got 4 of our guys, outside the perimeter, outside the 3-point line, and Jacob's the only one going against 3 guys, you can see why we're not doing very well when it comes to rebounds.
Well, I'm impressed with New Pal's play here tonight. The energy of their kids.
Yeah.
Definitely they've been waiting for this ball game since that 1-point loss almost 3 weeks ago at Connors.
Oh yeah, and you know, we knew that we were going to see a different team, and hopefully they knew that they were going to, you know, see not this team. They never expect. I mean, they're in the locker room probably just shocked. I mean,
probably right.
They're definitely happy with the way that they've played,
sure.
obviously, but they got to know that, man, this is not the best Spartan team that they've played. But again, you got to give them credit for how well that they've played, how well their bigs have just really kept Jacob out. I mean, Jacob's, you know, he's trying to do it all inside, but he's being double teamed, and he's, you know, it's a hard night, a long night for Jacob so far.
And Noah Belt hasn't been able to get into rhythm.
No, he's not gotten any rhythm whatsoever at all. Every time he's tried to drive again, the big, you know, they get off Jacob, and that then forces Jacob out a little bit to clear the lane, and he's not able to get the rebound whenever he goes, when Noah does drive. And so, you know, it's a great defensive scheme that New Pal's played. But again, they have to be, you know, shot. How many shots we've missed? I don't know if we've missed that many shots in a game as we've missed.
Yeah, I'm with you. Just this whole first half of this ball game has just been nothing like we've never seen.
Right. I mean, I remember, you know, a couple games. I went to the Franklin County game, and it seemed like we couldn't miss. We have played. We've won games without hitting a three, but we were able to find other ways to do, and we just have not been able to find another way to score. And it just seems like we're playing to try to get the deficit back in one play, and that's not going to happen.
No, but their defense is something to behold here tonight.
Yeah. Oh, it's incredible. This is the best defense I've seen.
Yes.
You know, it reminds us at our best. I mean, we're seeing a mirrored image of our defense and how good our defense is. You know, without question.
They go into the ball game with a 15-win, 8-loss record.
I don't know how they've lost a game after watching that.
No, I don't know either. And the Spartans have won 16 games and lost 8. They have the best record of any team in the sectional, but right now,
not looking that way.
Nope, they're in a world of hurt, and whether or not they can turn things around, it'll take quite an effort.
And it will, but I will say, and you know this, we've seen this team play all season long. If there is a team that can come back from 20 down, it is this team. It is this team.
Yeah, and, right. That's a good point.
You know, we have won games where we didn't even hit a three. That doesn't happen in today's game, and we were able to do that. We've won games where the other team, like the last time that we played New Pal, where they had 33 of their 49 points were from behind the line. We withstood that. We find ways to win. This is something that we have to dig very, very deeply now. We have to dig as deep as we've ever dug before, and you know, again, turn this around. Yeah, I'm sure Carrie's telling the kids, forget about what you just witnessed. Forget about it, and come on out and just play.
Well, the Spartans have a defensive average run of 46.8 points a game. They've given up 30 in this first half.
Yeah, and you know, I expect the defense to pick it up. I don't expect, you know, New Pal to score 60. I certainly don't expect us to score 20. So you know, that'd be the average from the halves. You know, again, if there's any team, as the faithful is, you know, telling the boys, hey, forget about it, let's do it now. If anybody can come back from 20, it's these boys right here.
Well, we've seen them come back time and time again, and we're going to take quite a comeback here tonight. Yeah,
and you know, and I hate to bring up the Newcastle game because that's a game we lost, but you know, that's a recipe for how we can. I mean, Newcastle, they just got stingy on the defensive board or defensive side of the ball, and they just kept shooting. They just and you know, we need to repeat that. And you know, again, we can make it. There's no question about it that I know that these boys can come back. Will it happen? We'll find out.
A couple minutes to go yet here in the halftime intermission. Again, a reminder that the winner of this game will move on to the title game tomorrow night, and they will take on the winner of the next game, which will be between Mount Vernon and Richmond. Richmond surprised Pendleton Heights in the opening round of the sectional.
Yeah, I was surprised about that. You know, but the home court advantage of Richmond, you know, played, and I think we've talked about it. Anytime that you have a you know, a home court, you get at least 3 points.
Yes.
You know, and they won by 3. So Richmond kind of played that to the hilt on that, and So again, I know again, it's hard not to look ahead when you look at the draw and oh good, now that Richmond, hopefully they can beat Mount Vernon, and they're the only team that's really got a losing record, and except Greenfield Central, and we can beat New Pal and get to Richmond and beat them on their floor again for the umpteenth time, and but we got to play this game, and I don't think the boys look ahead. I don't think Gary has that even in his mindset, and if the boys even thought about it, he'd quickly shut it down. But
the Spartans haven't played for 10 days. I'm beginning to wonder if that was good or not, Ron, to have
you wonder about the bye.
Get the bye and not play since a week ago Tuesday with the long layoff, whether that has an effect on the game.
Right now, you got to say it does, but I don't know how long New Pal has had. I don't know how long that they've had their break. Well, they had a bye too.
They just played Tuesday night.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
They had a bye too. No. Mount Vernon has the bye as well. Yeah, sorry.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so they played.
They played Greenfield Central on Tuesday night, won by 15 points.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So, so that is, right there, that you don't want to make an excuse, but hey, let's throw that one out there.
That's right. Okay, we're ready to go here. The clock is winding down. There's the buzzer, and the players are getting ready to resume action here tonight. Again, a 30-10 score in favor of New Pal over Spartans from Connersville. And let's see if it's a complete different 60 minutes of action, different from what we saw here in the first half of play.
Oh, it's got to be.
It better be, huh, for the Spartan fans.
Yeah, it has to be. The faithfuls, they're firing up the troops right now. We got the score right here. Let's get things in. Let's get things going.
Spartan ball. Here's Graham going to try a couple threes tonight, and then would drop for him.
Right, which is unusual for him.
Yes, it is. Here's Garrison. Here's that sticky defense. He drives down, can't get the ball away, goes out to Graham, and he'll miss on a free throw try from three-point land, and the rebound goes to New Pal.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't repeat itself where they come down and score. We got to stop them right here.
Gizzy playing with 3 fouls.
Wow,
here is True driving around the Spartan defenders, getting in for a close-in shot, and they score first here in the second half.
Yeah, definitely did not want that to happen.
Spartan to try again to get some points. Here's Brown. And a held ball called by the ref. Wow. And the arrow points to New Pal.
Yeah, there's good defense there from number 52, as you see on your screen, and just not too good. I mean, you want to get him inside like that. That's a shot you want to take. But again, that was outstanding defense.
Gizzy is the ball handler. Ball batted around, and nice steal by Jacob Brown as he broke up that play and has the basketball for Connersville as Belt brings it in the front court. Here is Noah going in for a shot, missed, fights for the rebound. Brown has it on the floor. Whistle stops the play, and foul on a New Pal guy.
Yeah, that's definitely a foul. It's not quite a good nice hustle there. You can see Jacob, tipping the ball in there, and he, getting hacked right there, and got the fouls that's coming in. I mean, right there. Is that on? That was on.
Foul on Whiteley, number 52, inbounding the Spartans. Here's Belt. Boy, they have really stopped Noah tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's unbelievable. I mean, he's tried to drive a couple times.
Yeah, he's a leading point maker, and they have really scouted him, double teaming him every time he gets the ball. Goes out to Garrison, starts to drive.
Again, we just
looks
have not.
For open teammate, goes to Smith. Here's Belt to Graham. Here's Brown backing his way to the basket, puts it up and scores.
Like it.
Nice move, Jacob Brown.
You see him right there taking a couple of dribbles. He's just waiting for his opportunity to come in there. And
we're in the third period of play here tonight at Richmond in the sectional. New Pal in the attack. And
I like that. Not sure what happened.
Something happened. One of the refs Jawing with the bench, I think, wasn't he, Ron? And
yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't either. Anyway, it's a ball out of bounds to the Spartans.
Yeah.
No foul or anything was called.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a bench warning or not.
Maybe someone stepped on the baseline. I'm not sure. Shot from out, missed by the Spartans. Brown with the rebound, goes to Belt. Noah drives the lane, is bumped, gets the shot.
Again, another a nice offensive rebound.
Yes.
And then we turned it into points.
32-14 here in the third. New Pal with the ball and the lead.
Little 4-0 run right here. I like that.
This is True driving down.
That's going to be on
and a couple of free throws coming from Matthew True. He was fouled by Brown.
Yeah, I thought, from here I couldn't quite tell what happened, but yeah, he had definitely got him. It looked like from our angle he hit the ball. We're, of course, way behind. That's Jacob's third. Not liking that at all.
Free throw is missed by True. 32 New Pal, 14 Connorsville. Second free throw is ready to be fired. It's on its way, and this one will drop.
Yeah.
Here's Belt in front court. Out to Garrison. Here's Brown. Belt starts to drive. Comes out to Smith. Ethan holds. Now Belt will fire long and hit a three. Five points for Noah tonight. He averages 17.
Now New Pal's taking a timeout.
Foul going to be called, or timeout going to be called by New Palestine.
Obviously we're playing much better. Our energy level has gotten up. Defense a little bit better. We're lid's starting to slowly open up. Still got a long way to go, but we're trying to get there.
Spartans trail 33-17 here in this third quarter of sectional action at Richmond. Happy to have you join us here for the TV3 game of the week.
I tell you, the goal, Fran, at least would be that we want to get within 10 heading into the fourth. That's a goal. We don't need to get all 17 or all 16 right now with 4:34 to go, but we definitely with small steps. Let's get it within 10 right now. We were down as much as 22 just a few minutes ago.
Spartans has scored 7 points in this third quarter. New Pal has scored 3.
Yeah. Let's pick it back up and
play resume. New Pal will put it in play on the side in front court. Comes into Romine. Now Gizzy, number 11, their leading point maker, being guarded by Garrison. Into the corner to True.
Gizzy, when we contained him, he's only got 5, but they're balanced.
Here's Gizzy getting set for a 3, which he misses for a few times.
Yeah.
One of the few times.
Well, let's make him
rebounding pay. Spartans. Belt goes to Garrison. Clay drives around, up and in. Gets around the defense of New Pal. He has 5 points. Spartans with 19. Here's True in front court.
We keep up the pressure. Obviously, New Pal's going to feel it, and they're calling Jonah on that, and I'm not quite sure he touched anybody on that.
Jonah Graham will be charged for his
second. Oh, they're calling Clay.
I think they called it on Clay, number 10, right. That's his second.
It looked like he pointed to Jonah on that. I was going to say, I didn't see Jonah touch him at all. But that's Clay's second. He's coming out, replaced by Dylan. Dylan, of course, he's a senior. He don't want to end the season right here.
New Pal ball.
Him and Noah, the only 2 seniors, they want to play on. As the faithful is coming alive, screaming defense, and again, we need it right here.
This is Gizzy with the ball.
Yeah, New Pal definitely slowing it up.
Right, I was going to say they're taking longer now to try to get a shot away, and they have all night, I think.
And why not? I mean, they're up.
Sure,
they're up 14.
8 o'clock. Yeah, there's a loose ball almost stolen by Connorsville. A holding foul going to be called on the Spartan.
Yeah, they got Dylan on that. I was going to say I better watch it. Every time I say who I think's been called somebody else, but yeah, that was on Dylan.
That's third on Logan of Connorsville.
Yeah.
New Pal ball. Comes into Hook.
Nice defense.
Loses the ball momentarily. But now, what's the ref going to call?
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds.
I thought so, right in front of the bench. New Pal, and the coach is arguing with.
Well, he was hoping they didn't see it.
If anybody saw it.
Yeah, he was hoping they didn't see it.
It was right in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah, he was, he had that look of like, please hope we didn't see it, and they did. Yeah.
Spartan ball.
Yeah.
Under 3 to go here in this third period. Here is Brown trying to fight his way to the basket. A couple of guys on him. He's out. Taken by Belt. Jonas drives down underneath. And
he's going to the basket.
Garrison is decked. He'll be at the line for a couple of free throws.
Yeah, and and I'm not quite sure that was a real attempt of a shot. As you see him, he's kind of, that kind of didn't, but they're going to give him the opportunity as he was bouncing the ball around. As you see a hard foul right there from 52.
Garrison is an 80% free throw shooter and makes his first one.
Yeah, it was nice sportsmanship there from King to pick him up.
Spartans have reached 20 points.
Which we got 10 right now. The whole quarter whole half we got 10.
Second free throw by Clay is missed. Rebounding is New Pal. Here's Gizzy in front court.
I thought he lost it.
I thought so too. He feeds off to a teammate. Nice defense by Brown, and Jacob Brown's going to be called for a foul.
Yeah, let's see the replay on this as Jacob went straight up. Watch, he's going to go straight up. That looked like that was all ball right there. Not sure I like that call, but nonetheless, it was called. And
that's his fourth.
Yeah, from here we saw, he went straight up.
40 at the line and hits the free throw. This is Dylan Romine. Averages 8.2 points a game.
Oh, he's over that now. He's at 9, so he can stop.
2.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Here's the second free throw shooter. Second free throw shot by the New Pal kid, and he makes it.
Yeah, again, that's.
They're up by 15 with 2.5 to go in the third period. That's New Pal with the lead. Here is Belt and Logan in the guard spots for Connorsville right now. Out to Garrison. There's Clay driving down. Feeds off. Three-pointer by Ethan Smith.
Ethan Smith is shooting his way back into touch.
Quickly up
court. His way back into rhythm. He was
New Pal
missing everything. Now he's starting to get hot.
There's a shot up, missed by New Pal. Fight for the rebound, won by Connorsville. Logan brings it off. Goes to Garrison. The crowd is into it right now.
They are into it. The faithful is coming alive.
Belt driving down in traffic, misses on a shot, but here has a couple of free throws coming. Noah Belt will be at the line for CHS.
Yeah, Noah Belt, you see him right here going against the two bigs right there of New Pal. Was hoping he'd get the kiss off the glass and go around the world, but it didn't. But he's up for two right here, and New Pal's taking a timeout.
Spartan fans like what they're seeing right now. It's been a real struggle for them.
Yes, it has. I tell you, what a great third quarter this is. Again, let's get to 10 right now.
Spartans down by 12. They'll be at the line when the timeout's over. Noah Bell, who shoots 89% free throws, will be at the line.
We went the first couple series of this quarter frame, we went down 22. And we went down 22, and it looked like, oh my goodness, we're just going to repeat what we did that first quarter. But we made some great defensive plays, forced them to start panicking a little bit, and we've taken advantage of it. Our offense has gotten, the lid's starting to open up. Our offense is starting to find its rhythm, shooting on all cylinders. Liking what I see. Let's get this lead to 10 right here, this deficit to 10 right here with Noah.
Here's the first free throw by Belt. It's on its way and will drop.
Oh, he's under 90% now?
Yes.
Well, that's unbelievable.
I know he's a 90%, 91% there in the free throw shooting, but he's dropped down to 89%, I think.
Get back up there. As long as he's 100% right here, I'm fine. And he is.
35-25. New Pal with the ball and the lead as they move it into front court.
Yeah, nice. Again, aggressive defense.
Trying to work somebody free. There's a foul going to called on Belt.
Yeah, and that could have been our ball. Just not a...
New Palestine ball on the side in front court. 1:44 to go, third period.
Stop them right here. That's what must stop them right here.
With the ball in play, Gizzy is the ball handler. Now feeds off to a teammate. Traveling call. Number 24, Radobush got the pass from Gizzy and took steps out of bounds, Connersville.
That was a great defensive play there from Jonah, and then the guy's holding the ball, and Jonah kind of tipped it out of his hands. Again, got to get. I tell you, this place would explode if we get this within 10 right now.
Belt drives down.
No.
Bad pass intended for Ethan Smith. Ethan went one way and the ball went the other.
Yeah, that's
miscommunication by the Spartans.
Got to make sure that we step it up on defense and not let that cost us.
1:23 to go. We're in the third period.
I know where Noah was going with that, but I knew where Ethan was too. He saw a clear lane.
Here's Gizzy of New Palestine putting a ball in play, moving into front court, being guarded by Garrison. Ball taken, dribbling around underneath.
Nice from Noah.
Beautiful defense as the Spartans have the ball, but it gets away from CHS as players are on the floor, and they...
Yeah, watch this right here, Fran. That's just beautiful Noah right there. That's just, wow, great camera work from our guys right there. And,
ball will be New Pals. Good defense by the Spartans. Unfortunately, they slipped and scooted out of bounds.
That's all right. Again, New Pals now is under pressure.
In the corner, a three on the way, missed. Rebounding is New Pal, put up and in, missed. Players on the floor.
I'm not sure they're going to call on that.
What's coming up?
That's definitely a foul on us. Noah. Wow, that's his third.
At the free throw line will be Hook of New Pal.
Noah got him right there on the... Could have been Dylan.
Free throw is missed by New Pal. That's the third on Noah Belt.
I still think we've only had, 3. 1, 2, 3, only 5 shots for the
second free throw missed. Couple of free throws missed by New Pal.
We've only had 5 free throws. They've had a whole lot more, and 2 missing right there really helps us out.
Spartans with the rebound. Garrison with the ball. It goes to Belt. Seconds remaining in the third period.
Noah,
the ball taken away from Noah. Up court, restolen by Garrison up court. Fast breaking, he's fouled. He'll be at the line.
And I tell you what, watch this right here. Clay's waiting for him to come up there.
Right.
He's going, but
he said, I want to be fouled, fella. I'm not going to make this shot.
And he got not just fouled, that guy, that's what we call a hack. That was a brutal.
Right. Here's Clay at the line.
He's in the 80s, isn't he, Fran?
He's an 80% free throw shooter.
He's not happy. But again, one of the goals, we got to get within 10 going into the fourth. This will put us at 9. Got to stop them, though.
Clay about to get his second free throw underway. Right now, Belt comes out for Connersville, and number 24, this is Colton Sullenbarger coming in. Up by Clay, good.
I thought that was too hard. That scared me there for a little bit.
Looked like it on its way.
Now this is this disruptive defense that Carey's put in before that really disrupts.
35-26. We're near the end of the third period. New Pal with the lead and the ball. Moves it into front court. Tanner Brock has the job of guarding Gizzy right now. Ball taken out. Taken by Romine. Now goes to Gizzy, number 11. New Pal going for the last shot of the quarter. Gizzy has it with 8 seconds. Starts to fire, starts his drive, puts it up, and will miss.
Where they say they got him in the head?
I don't know what the ref's going to
Yeah, I don't
here.
know. We'll see what. Yeah, it looked like Colton got him in the head.
Yeah.
Not a good foul. Not a good foul at all.
At the free throw line will be Gizzy, who is a 74% free throw shooter.
That's crazy because he shoots 80 from behind the line.
Right.
Like,
he makes that one to put the lead back at 10 for New Pal. Colton Sullenberger comes back out. Belt comes in. Logan comes out, and Billups comes in for the Spartans.
New Pal scored 30 that first half, 6 now.
Second free throw is good by number 11 and puts their lead at 37-26.
You know, again, that foul from Colton, really cost us. Noah's he's going to shoot it from right here.
Here's Belt firing a long one, which is short as the buzzer sounds. And we played 3 quarters here tonight, and the Spartans have a 26 on the scoreboard, but New Pal has a 37. But you pointed out only 7 points for New Pal in that third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, definitely their offensive output went down because our defensive pressure picked up, and our offense did very, very well.
Yeah.
Again, another quarter like this, and Fran, the impossible may happen.
Spartans scored 16 points in that, holding them to 7, so you're right.
And that probably wasn't our best quarter that we can play. We know we can play better, so again, this game is far from over. 37-26. We're feeling much better, obviously, going into the fourth than we did coming out of the locker room. And New Pal, and again, sometimes teams like this, they play not to lose. Let's hope they do that because that makes them have pressure. But New Pal, 6 points that quarter. That's what we experienced last half, the first half.
Here we go with the final 8 minutes of play here in this sectional game at Richmond tonight. TV3 game of the week, and happy to have you join us.
Yeah.
See if we can get a happy ending for the Spartan fans. Let's
Love
see
to have
what
a happy
happens.
ending.
Garrison back in the game for Connersville at guard. Connersville has the ball. Belt starts to drive down. A couple of free throws for Noah. He was caught on the arm as he started his drive. The ref rules. That foul is on True. His first. That's the team's 5th. Free throw is good by Noah.
That's True's first, and I've probably seen 3 or 4.
I was going to say, it's the first that they called, right?
Yeah, right.
Here's Bell ready for his second free throw, and this one is good. 9 points for Noah tonight. His average is 17.3.
Yeah, he needs to get that.
That's right. If he could.
I mean, he was shut out that first half.
Yeah, everybody.
Nice steal.
Nice
Here he goes.
Belt up court. Fast break up and in. Scores.
Love it. Now I tell you what, the complexity is
down by 7. And the Connersville fans stand and applaud the effort of the kids out there.
Oh yeah. I mean, again, we started the second or the third quarter poorly and went down 22. Now we're down 7.
Logan is in the ball game for Connersville. He is guarding True, number 14, the second leading scorer on the New Pal team.
Yeah, as the faithful is coming alive, and
Gizzy now. Garrison guards him, stops and tries a little jump shot, which is missed. Fight for the rebound. The Spartans grab it. Belt is fouled.
Yeah, that's not going to get to the line, but
no, non-shooting foul. That's the third on number 20 of New Pal on Hook.
Yeah, again, not a good foul there from Hook. We'll take it, but there was no reason to foul right there, which tells me they're starting to feel the pressure. Obviously, when they were playing so well and doing so well and up 22, now everything's collapsing around them. They're feeling the pressure. The Spartans
with Smith has the ball. Ethan looks for a teammate, finds Clay Garrison. Clay holds, Ball knocked away from him momentarily, but he keeps possession. Starts his drive for the basket. Gives to Logan. Out to Belt. Belt is bumped. And
that coming.
Charging called on Noah Belt.
That's his fourth. That's not what we want. Yep. Just threw that elbow going out a little bit is what got it.
Yeah, we've seen Noah do that during the season, and he's called every time.
Yep. And that's his fourth with 6:23 to go. Don't want to get him out of here. Carey's keeping him in there. Got to play a little smart.
Right.
But again, the way our defense has been playing, it's not as fearful as it was that first quarter, and I thought maybe he was getting ready to step outside.
I did too.
And they're calling
Here's
play.
A foul called on a Spartan, I believe, on Garrison or Logan. Let's see who they call.
Yeah, they're calling play. That's his third.
On Clay, number 3 on Clay at the free throw line will be true of New Powell.
We got 2 of our leaders in foul trouble.
That is a
Jonah in for Dylan.
9th foul on the Spartans in the second half. Logan comes out, and Graham will replace him in the lineup. Here's number 14, Matthew True.
Yeah, he missed a couple.
For New Powell. This one's up and good.
Actually, it wasn't him who missed it. It was the other guy.
38-30, favor of New Powell here in the third period.
We can't give them these free opportunities. I mean, they'll be in the double bonus if we get one more foul.
That's right, number 10. They go into the double bonus and automatic 2. He makes both of those shots. Puts his team up by 9. Jacob Brown in the lineup for Connorsville, along with Graham, Smith, Garrison, and Belt. Here's Clay trying to find an opening. Starts to drive down. Stops. Fires. Misses. Rebounding number 52, New Powell, Whiteley. Here's Gizzy on the attack. Spartans' momentum is slowed down a little bit here. There's a loose ball, far forward. Bell has it, leads the pack up court. Will score and foul.
Yes. Again, excellent defense turns into positive points for the Spartans right here. As you see Noah coming in here, you know he's going to get the contact. Doesn't go too aggressively. Gets the kiss off the glass, and he's up for 3.
39-32, favor of New Powell.
Oh, that was beautiful right there. Again, good defensive play after a poor shot.
There's Noah Belt with his free throw try. Looks at that basket and fires it and hits.
I tell you what, you can't draw blood out of that guy. It's ice. As we now cut the lead to 6.
He never shows any emotion. We've watched him all season long.
Yeah.
No matter what's happening. We got into a timeout right now. 5:44 to be played in this ball game tonight at Richmond. 39-33. The Spartans within 6. That's about as close as they've been, isn't it, Ron?
It is close. I mean, other than when they had a 6-0 lead.
Other than the lead. In the beginning of the ball game, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's wow. I mean, that's all you can say.
Yeah.
The first half was wow that we played so badly. Now we're playing incredibly well. Momentum clearly on our side. Our defense has picked up. And New Powell, they are shell-shocked. They are the ones who are shocked. Again, the only trouble that we have is that, we're 1 away from the double bonus. But, again, we're now in the bonus as well. So when he fouls, we're going to have that opportunity. So
New Powell will inbound in backcourt. Play, ball goes into Romine. Now Gizzy being guarded by Garrison. Clay has really worked hard to defend their leading point maker.
Job.
Yes.
Yeah, he's done
ball into the corner. There's a 3-shot, which is missed by New Powell. New Powell has a rebound. The ball handler. Well, in fact, two New Powell guys were there, and they were fighting over the ball and taking steps.
That's what I thought they did.
I thought so, but the ref didn't call it.
Yeah, the faithful, they called it, but it didn't count, I guess.
New Powell ball. Here's a bump of players, loose basketball.
That should be
saved by New Powell.
I don't know, was that?
It will be, sure what the ref was. They're giving the ball out of bounds to New Powell on the side in front court.
I'm not sure what happened on that, but
I'm not sure either. Comes into Gizzy. 5 minutes on the clock in this ball game. 39-33. And Gizzy fires, misses. Rebounding.
Oh, that was. See, Jacob should have got that. There was no reason why he shouldn't have got
Jacob
that.
should have went for the ball, but he slowed up. The New Pal guy got to the ball, bounced it off
him right here. He's not paying attention
off
at all.
his leg.
Yeah, that's
right.
Why would he not do that?
I don't know.
You got to get the ball if you have the opportunity.
Yeah,
you don't see plays like that is what you can look back on and go, okay, this is what went wrong.
Yes.
You know, that we got to, anytime we get an opportunity, we got to take it.
Ball taken by New Pal. They're in front, 39-33. Player falls, was tripped by a Spartan, and a foul called.
That's Logan's
fourth on Logan.
Yeah, we got our two seniors with 4. Again, now that's a double bonus right here for True.
He's 77% from the free throw line.
Again, this could, Jacob's error in judgment right there could cost us 2 points.
Yes. Shot is up and missed.
Right there, maybe just one.
Graham will come into the game for Connersville, replacing Logan. True ready for his second free throw for New Pal. Has the ball from the ref and it's on its way. This one will drop through. 40-33. New Pal lead of 7. Here come the Spartans. This is Garrison over to Belt. Noah driving around, driving in, fighting for a layup. He was fouled. He has a couple of free throws coming.
Yeah, again, he's going up trying to split the defense right there. The big's got the call. Just hoping he would get the bucket right there, but we'll take 2 right here. You know, Noah, you know, you can almost bet he gets that look on his face. We've talked about it all season. You know when he's going to drive, and you can almost guarantee if he sees any opening, he's going to be going.
Free throw is good. 6-point lead for New Pal. Belt ready for his second shot. Clock stopped at 4:24. Second free throw good. Brock comes in for Connors on number 14, Tanner, and Logan will, no, he's still in the ball game. 16 points for Noah Belt tonight.
Yeah, all this half.
He's at almost at his average at 17.
Yeah.
Here is Gizzy in front court.
Got to make a stop right here.
Drives around, gets to the corner, feeds out. Here's a shot on its way. A 3, put up and in by number 40, Romine. Now the Spartans in front court. Here's Brock.
That's off, way
Shooting
off.
long is Belt, missing off the front rim.
Yeah, that's not good right there.
Here's Gizzy across the timeline. Logan picks him up on the guard.
You know, now the pressure gets on us that now that we're down 8, you know, we have to stop them each and every time. You know, that 3 right there from Romaine was, you know, trying to tighten the screws a little bit as they're going to try to slow it down and eat as much clock as they can.
That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
They're driving down, losing the ball, fouled on his way to the basket.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be on Tanner or, yeah, it's going to be on Tanner. I was hoping it was on Tanner because that would have been Dylan's 5th.
Right, it's on Tanner Brock.
Again, getting them at the line each and every time and can, you know, extend that lead.
Here's the free throw shooter, and it's good. Garrison and Graham will come into the ball game. Brock and Logan will come out for Connersville. 1 free throw for True here yet. Shot is up and good. He hits them both, puts his team up 45-35 with 3:15 to go. Here come the Spartans setting the play. Here's Belt starting to drive down, loses control of the ball on his way to the basket. Picked up by Gizzy, who drives down and scores. It's a big basket for New Pal. Puts him up by 12.
Yep, that's again, we had it by 5. Hopefully we have another little run in us.
Yeah, we're letting them back into the ball game, as they say.
Yeah. Well, they trying to close the lid a little bit on us. So this is Ethan's opportunity to get 2 free ones right here with the clock stopped.
Wow, it's picked up by New Pal's Istis. Just his second. Here's Logan coming into the game, replacing Brown. At the free throw line, meanwhile, is Ethan Smith of Connersville. 63% from the free throw line for Ethan. Shot is up, and he makes this one.
Like it.
Clock stopped at 2:54 to be played. Second one is good. Lead is 10 by New Pal. Up court, Graham will be called for a foul.
Yeah, again, now that we're in the double bonus, they're going to be every time 2 shots.
And here's Matthew Truce stepping to the line.
Yeah, hopefully they get tired and start missing.
They were missing there for a few minutes, but now they've kind of regained their shooting eye again, though. Shot is good. Yeah, they were missing everything there for a while, New Pal, but they're back on track right now. 48-37 is the lead for New Pal. Second free throw is up and good.
That's his 8th from the line.
Spartans down by 12. Smith fires long. Will miss. The rebound goes to New Pal.
He walked it.
Traveling called on the rebounder as he got the ball, Radebush, then he falls down and traveling called.
The momentum that we had clearly is the air seems to be out. We got to be able to correct that right now. We have to have another run. Obviously, that goes without saying. Down 12 right now. We got to make that huge run with 2:40 to go.
Belt will put it in play. It goes to Brown. Jacob in traffic. Hooks one up. Won't go. And the rebound taken by Lightway of New Pal. Here's Gizzy in front court. Fouled.
We're fouling the wrong people.
That's right.
Yeah. Of course, he's only 78% from the line. Hopefully, but you get 2 opportunities. So if you miss one, you got the other one, and that's going to put them up 13 if they get it.
That foul was on Garrison of Connersville. Here's Gizzy's free throw, and this one drops off.
I was going to say hopefully he missed his second one. I hate to say that, but
ready for his second shot, and this one will go. They have 50 points, and the Spartans have 37.
Yeah, we were, again, they won another 10-2 run.
That's right. We started our drive, and then here's Smith driving down.
Yes.
Scoring. He was fouled.
Like that from Ethan. Now we got an opportunity
nice layup,
for a 3-point play to cut it to 10. Nice right there from Ethan.
Brock comes in, and Brown goes out for Connersville. Meanwhile, it's Ethan Smith at the line. Ethan is a 6'3" junior. Ready for his free throw try. Goes up and will go.
Like it.
Again, with the ball.
We can still, without question,
get it in the front court, and they're going to work the ball around, eat some clock, and it's out to Gizzy. Garrison picks him up on the guard. And even 2 minutes to go. Over guarding.
I don't think he touched him that much.
Garrison is maybe number 5.
It is his 5th. I was adding it wrong. Man, that's not good.
Play fouls out, and Jacob Brown will come back into the lineup for Connersville. Meanwhile, it'll be free throws by Maximus Gizzy from New Pal.
Hate it there for Clay. Hopefully this is not the last game. He's a warrior. He's going to be one of the leaders next year with his cousin Jacob. That's going to be fun to watch. But right now, again, missing these opportunities, got to take them.
By Gizzy, he'll have a second try coming up here in a minute.
we got a long way to go, but the air that was in our sails just a minute and a half ago just had gone.
Right. Second one is good. 51 points for New Pal. Down by 11. The Spartans will put the ball in play in backcourt.
Not an insurmountable lead at all.
Here's Belt coming up court, taking the inbound pass. Driving down, a little jumper is missed. Fight for the rebound. Brown has it, gives Smith up and in. Nice layup by Smith. Nice feed by Jacob Brown, and with 1:49 on the clock, there's a timeout call.
Yeah, Ethan was hoping he'd get the call. He would get some sort of contact and get a call for a three-point opportunity. Again, down 9. It's not insurmountable at all.
No, that's 3 threes.
Yeah, that's 3 threes, and we definitely need to have a couple of shots like that. We've had it done against us all season.
That's true. Have we had just 1 3 tonight that I can recall? Maybe more.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just
okay.
4.
I didn't realize we had that many threes.
They only have 5.
Really?
Yeah, and they'll have 1 this quarter, and that was from Romaine. That 3 right there is what seemed to really put the steam back into there. When he hit it with about a little bit over 4 minutes, I think it was, somewhere around there. I mean, we cut it to 5, and then when he hit that 3 to put it up by 8, that is what righted their ship.
Yes.
And that was their only 3 so far this quarter.
New Pal ball. Here's Gizzy being guarded by Logan of Connersville. Spartans trying to get the basketball, but New Pal hanging on, working the ball.
Yeah, as they should. And
a minute and a half to be played. Whistle stops the play. A foul on Connersville. See, this one's on.
It's on Smith.
Okay. Second on Ethan tonight. At the free throw line is number 40. This is Romine. Fires and misses the free throw. He's a 63% free throw shooter for the Dragons.
Yeah, let's hope he's 0% from the line here. At least that's what the faithful is hoping for.
Here's the second shot on its way, and this one is good. 52-42. Connersville in court, up court. Here's Belt. Out to Smith. Ethan drives down. Is fouled. Couple of free throws. Ethan Smith.
All right, we make these 2 right here. We're down 8.
1 minute and 21 seconds to play in tonight's game.
I don't know who's their worst free throw shooter.
Shot good by Ethan. Second shot coming up by Ethan Smith. Fires it up, and this one is good. $17 points for Ethan Smith. Ethan's best ball game of the season.
Yeah. I mean, at the right time. Unfortunately, we're down 8, but still 1:21 to go. That's not insurmountable. Oh, that's a foul. That is unbelievable.
Gee, Spartan is decked. They're right in front of the official.
I have no idea how that's not a call.
Like that should have been a charge, but
hit him right in the face.
It will forever never be. And shot missed by New Pal up close.
That should be our ball, yes.
Ball Spartans in backcourt.
I mean, I can't believe that. I mean, that was.
I know, right in front of the official.
In the face. Yeah, I mean, he's standing right there.
Right. Jacob Brown will be into the ball game and triggered in for Connersville with just over a minute left to play in tonight's game. An 8-point game. New Pal in front. Here's Smith out to Belt. Noah starts to drive down. Was fouled. Couple of free throws coming.
Yeah, but again, you see that look on his face. You know he's going. He's hoping he'd get, the bucket.
Okay, 52 seconds on the clock. Some dampness here under the goal. The officials sort of doing a little drying up job. 2 shots for Noah Belt.
Boy, they're taking a long time on substitutions tonight.
One of the players went over and talked to the coach of New Pal, and the official was waiting for him to come back onto the floor.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Noah misses the free throw.
Yeah.
Here's his second attempt coming up. This one is good. Tanner Brock comes into the game for Connorsville. Jacob Brown goes out. It's 52-45 in favor of New Pal. They have the ball in backcourt, and did not get the ball in play. The official was about to count off the 5 seconds when the coach of New Pal calls a timeout.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought when they called it, that's what was called. Was a 5 second. But yeah, he, called the timeout before. But boy, I tell you what, these boys inside both teams doing a little bit of, aggressive play that could go either way. So, I thought they were going to call a foul away from the ball. Just the faithful not giving up yet, Fran. Not giving up at all.
No, the Connorsville fans have been super.
Yeah.
The kids have really appreciated it too. They'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The fans mean so much to them.
Yep. Down 7 right now, and again, 52.1 seconds to go. These boys are not going to give up at all, and of course, neither is New Pal.
Tomorrow night will be the winner of this game and the winner of the next game in the sectional championship. Mount Vernon is the defending champion from last year.
Wow.
Foul called on Graham of Connorsville. Will send a New Pal player at the line.
Let's see what we got right here from Jonah. Yeah, I got the arm.
Did he?
Yeah, it looked like he got the arm.
He got the ball, but he had to give it back, right?
Yeah, he didn't want to give it back. Guess he's missed a few last couple times.
Yeah, Maximus Gizzy is at the line for this New Pal team. This is that one.
They should let him just shoot behind the line.
Yeah, you're right.
He seems like he does much better from three-point line, although tonight he only has 1.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, our defense has been pretty good on him, but still.
The other guys have done well.
Spartans dug that big hole at the beginning, and that is tough to recover from being down like that. This is stopped play. A couple of free throws for Noah Belt.
Again, we claw our way back to 6 with 2 right here from Noah. Got to be able to force a stop or foul somebody who doesn't know how to hit a free throw.
Belt ready for his free throw. First one is good. 53-46. Second free throw on its way here. Second. Up and good. A whistle and 19 points for Noah Bell in this game. I thought someone was calling a timeout, but
I thought so too. I didn't know what was happening on it.
Here's the ball work into New Pal, into New Palestine. And got a guy open and going in for a layup with 30 seconds on the clock is Romine. Shot from out by Belt is off the front rim. Ball knocked away by a New Pal player. Gizzy down court. Falls, scoots out of bounds. Foul on Smith, maybe. Let's see if it's on Ethan or not.
Yeah, definitely on Ethan right there. See, that came into our camera. came into your household almost, bringing the action.
Gizzy will be at the line for 2 free throws for New Pal. They're up 55-47. Shot on his way and good. Second free throw coming up here. Logan goes out for Connersville, and Phillips replaces him. And Bell goes out for the Spartans. Both the seniors and the Spartan fans here are applauding and showing their appreciation for these two guys that will be graduating.
Yeah, I just hate to see them go.
Yeah, their final game here.
Yeah.
Second free throw by Gizzy is missed. Phillips to Graham. Up court, long shot from out. Missed by the Spartans.
Yeah.
Gizzy with the rebound. And seconds will tick off here. And New Pal comes away the victor here tonight. By 9 points, the New Pal team will move into tomorrow night's championship game and play either Richmond or Mount Vernon. 56-47 is your final score here tonight. Here's how it went by quarters. It was 18-2 at the first break. At halftime, New Pal continued to lead. They were on top 30-10. After 3, 37-26 was the score. And Spartans had a good fourth period, but not quite good enough as they dropped this ball game 56-47. They're eliminated from the tournament play, and their final record will be 16 wins and 9 losses. And New Pal picks up their 16th win tonight. They are 16-8. Ron, you have some scoring?
I do. For the new Palestine Dragons, they were led by Matthew True, 17 points. A lot of those at the line here in the second half. Maximus Grizzy, 13. Maxon Hook, 1. Eric Rodenbush, 2. Jake Walker, 2. Dylan Romaine, 16. And Kyle King had 6 for the Connersville Spartans, led by Noah Belt. Sad to see that guy go off into the sunset. His career has 19. Ethan Smith, 17 points for him.
Good.
Clay Garrison had 7, and Jacob Brown had only 2 points for the Connersville Spartans. Difference in this ball game, they had balanced scoring. That first half, terrible. Right. Absolutely terrible for the Spartans. Wish we could get it back, but the boys showed so much heart. They played so well that quarter and or that second half, and just came up too short.
Down by 16 points at the end of the first quarter. I mean, that's almost impossible to come back from something like that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And when they went off on a huge 20-2 run to start the ball game, ourselves were just, we just weren't firing on any cylinders at all. But, again, this is one of those teams that, they had so much heart, and unfortunately gave out tonight. Again, hate to see Noah go, hate to see Dylan go.
Yes.
But next year it's going to look bright for these boys with Jacob and Clay and Ethan and all those guys, and the new kids coming up from 8th grade.
Back to this ball game, though, the defense of New Pal in that first half was outstanding.
Oh, it was phenomenal. I mean, it may have been the best defense we've seen all season.
I agree.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And the Spartans were forced to taking off-balance shots.
Yeah. Well, we put ourselves in that hole, and we weren't making any shots, and they were getting all the rebounds that first quarter or first half. And again, we righted the ship. We got within 5, but then Romaine hit that 3 to put them up 8, 43-35. That seemed to kind of really hurt us, and we never really were able to right the ship after that. Too many fouls.
That's right, and the rebounding by the Spartans was not good in that first half.
No, not at all, and that's what put us in the hole as well. Again, we got a little bit better, but again, this is one of these losses where you really feel it because we beat them on our home floor despite their onslaught of all those threes. Again, you walk out of here just feeling just dejected and empty.
We played New Pal 6 times in the series that began back in 2012 or something. And the Spartans have won 5 times, so I guess the law of average was about to catch up with us.
You just hope it didn't. I would have rather it caught up at the bowl than here tonight.
That's true. That was a good point. Yes. Yes.
But again, the faithful, they were here supporting these kids,
yes.
and there you go.
Well, it's been a pretty good season. I think we've enjoyed it.
I've definitely always enjoyed it.
We've seen some very good basketball.
Yes, we
and as you pointed out, a lot of these kids will be back next year as just 2 seniors graduate. So the future is bright.
Absolutely. It's going to be bright and very bright next year.
Spartans fall here tonight in the sectional semifinals at Richmond. Final score, New Palestine 56 and the Spartans 47. For Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schummel, thanking you as always for watching Spartan Sports on TV3. And from the Tiernan Center in Richmond, good night, everybody.